It's always fun when stamp companies come out with new colors, and today I'm creating with some of those new colors from Gina K Designs. These colors are a great addition to her collection, and I'm also going to show you why stamp and stencil combos are my favorite way to color. To see that video and the two cards that I have prepared, stick around. That video is coming up next. So here's a look at some of the products I'm going to be using today, and the highlight is not only a new kit from Gina K Designs, but 4 new ink pads in her collection. So I kind of want to talk about those first because I have made some things. I have made little card swatches to add to my little tag book. I keep cardstock swatches like this for various companies. You could mix all of yours into a little hook thing, this guy, because it's really nice when you're trying to find the right color for a card, base, or really anything. So I redid that, but also I did tone on tone with the inks on the back to see how they looked. And that's kind of cool because it gives you a whole different way to use an ink on a colored cardstock, and I think I'm going to start doing more of that in the future when I get new colors, and especially if they have new cardstocks. I also did a little blending sample, and now I kind of have a feel for what they look like, but they're really pretty. This blue is gorgeous. I think this sun-kissed coral is just wonderful. The butterscotch is so warm, and then of course the emerald coast is just bright and a beautiful green. So I'm going to be using some of these inks today for my card projects, and I think I'm going to start with this spring cluster. There is coordinating dies, or are coordinating dies, and there are coordinating stencils. Again, this is part of the current kit, and with all of Gina's products the following month, they become standalone. So if you're watching this later, I will always update my supply lists for you once they are released individually. But I will say the kits are a great deal. So I'm going to get started with some stamping. I'm going to stamp 2 of these, and because I'm going to die cut them, I'm just going to do them in opposing corners. I think that will work, right? If I do one here and then one on the other side, I'm going to take my little eraser here. I accidentally broke it in half, but it's a stamp conditioning eraser, but you can just use your fingers as well. It's no big deal. It's just the first time you're using it out of the gate, right? Because when the stamps come, they have a bit of a coating, and sometimes you stamp and think, why does it look so blotchy? Well, that's because. All right, let's get my little cloth ready. I'm going to stamp in the black onyx. Just ink this up. Then I will bring this down and add a little pressure to transfer with my Stampin' Bug. I think I might stamp that twice just for a very inky impression. That is the beauty of the MISTI tool. Tell ya, this thing, life-changing, craft-changing. All right, let me flip and stamp it on the other side off camera. And there I have my 2 images. You know, if I had pushed them out a little, that would just be a great frame for a card, but I do want to cut them. So I'll get this cleaned up and get set up to add color. I think I'm a little crooked here. It's okay. I'm going to start with the first stencil, and I'm trying to get more into using my acetates because they save paper, but I just wanted to make sure that I isolate this. And I actually think I'm going to start these flowers and have them be the butterscotch. I think this is such a pretty color. So we'll just kind of go, yep, you're covered there. Let me grab a brush. So I'm just going to also just cover those with a Post-it. I feel like I over Post-it everything, but I'm going to load up my brush here, and I'm going to tap some off, just kind of blend it into the bristles of my blending brush, because you want to be a little delicate when you have the pieces that have the little prongs pointing in, and we're just gonna bring in that butterscotch, just like that. Nice and light. It's a very orangey color. Well, I feel like it has orange undertones. although I may have had color on my brush that I thought I got most of it off. All right, let's move on to the next color. Right there. Take that lid off and load up the brush. And again, tap and blend in a little because this is a brand new pad. And here, we're just gonna go like this and bring that color in. I think this is gonna be so modern looking and poppy. Not poppy like flower, you know what I mean. So we're just bringing that color in like that. Now for the centers, I will grab something a little darker for both. So for the centers here, I'm gonna grab just some smaller brushes and I'm gonna do Coral Reef. And again, I'm gonna tap it a little, but I just want the center to be a little darker, like that. Pick it up off there, like that. And then I grabbed Honey Mustard. I think Honey Mustard will work in the center. Prickly Pear would also be good, but I think we're just gonna do that because I just want it to be darker, like that. All right, now I move on to the greenery next. Oh, and this is so great because all the greenery gets done at once too. Okay, and now for my green, I will use Jelly Bean. Pick this up again with a smaller brush because I want this to be bright and poppy and fun. And get you guys as well. Oh, I love that all three can be done at once. All right, I will repeat these colors on this one. I've got the coordinating die in place and I'm going to cut this out. And then I'll cut the other one out as well. Oh, look how cute that is. Come here. Come on. It's so cute. All right, let's cut the other one out and then I'll move on. I'm going to take this little scrap of paper, I should have planned this a little better, and I'm going to stamp and emboss that in gold, the little grateful for your love and support. So I'll do that really quickly off camera so I have a greeting for my card. All right, I just wanted to show you, I managed to fit that in very nicely, and I will go ahead and cut that off, or cut that out, so we have our greeting. Look at that cool cut. That is such a delicate join. It's really cute how it cuts them all out. I think I will cut one more of just this die shape to glue behind this greeting. I went ahead and finished out this card by placing both of my floral blooms at these little opposing angles and then popped all of them up with some thin foam squares, finishing this off with boop, 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 little gold clusters. But look at how pretty it looks on this new sun-kissed coral cardstock. I just cut a little piece of cardstock in white and then popped them up as well with thin foam tape. I think that is so pretty. It's just so simple and the colors dry back so soft. So I'm going to make a second card with another one of the images. I've already stamped it, so I'll speed up the next blend segment as well to add more of the new colors. go ahead and get the die and cut that out. I went ahead and stamped and embossed the Happy Birthday from the Friendly Wishes stamp set. This is also currently part of the kit. And what's so great about this, they're all little greetings, and then there are coordinating dies to cut out every single one. And this is just a very all-purpose set. You know, thanks for being there. Congratulations. Happy birthday from all of us. Hello, friend. Let's celebrate you. Love you. A big hello and wishing you a happy day. So I went ahead and did that. Now, what I'm going to do is just put some foam squares on the back, and I wanted to show you another part of the kit this month, and that is a free pair of scissors. They're throwing them in as a gift, and now I can cut apart some nice thin foam squares. Oh, there we go. Love to get the little ones in, and then we'll just, oh, come here now. We'll pick them up and put them on the back because I would like this to pop up as well. So we're going to pop it all up. But yeah, little scissors. They look like they're Teflon coated, and they're blue and white. All right, there we go. Let me get some on the back here as well. I don't have any larger thin foam squares. I need to order some because I can't just fill everything. Well, I can do this. I could use thin foam tape too. I don't know what I'm doing here. I like foam squares. I cannot lie. Actually, I want to show you I have a giant roll of the Big Mama foam tape here. It's brand new. And these scissors, that's how I like to just measure it. They cut great. I love the non-stick. All right, I have a piece of the butterscotch, so let me get that folded and prepared. I'm going to put just a bit of Connect glue on each foam square because then I can change my mind a little because I think, and again, I have the same size here, which is the 4.5 by 3.25 panel, and I want this to be, I want to go this way. I'm not sure yet. I should have figured this out before I put the glue on, but I like this vertical thing that I've got going. So you know what we're going to do? We're just going to go for it. We're just going to put it right there. Yes. Okay. See how you can slide a little? Oh, I think that is so pretty. Oh my goodness. And here's what I'm not sure. Do I want to have my happy birthday? Oh yes, I kind of like that up there. And then I'll add some gems. I really like this. And also it's so interesting how different the inks look when you go light hand or heavy hand. And I have to say the coral reef looks so good with the sun-kissed coral. As a blending ink. Look at that. And again, I think the honey mustard looks great with the butterscotch as well. So we're going to put this kind of right about there. I want to be able to, I want it to be centered to the best of my ability. So I'm just hovering it right now to look at it. I think that's nice there. And it's right on the edge of this guy. Come on there. See, again, that's why I really do like the liquid, because see how I can just kind of float it for a second until I get it right where I want it. I think that's really cute. Okay, and then press. Let me grab and place down my pearls. So here are the two finished cards side by side with the new colors, 2 of them anyway, from Gina K Designs. And I really think this is so pretty. Look at how soft and light this is, just with a light hand and not overlaying 2 colors. You know, these are just standalone, and that is so soft and pretty. But when you combine them, and here I have the coral reef and the honey mustard, you get that beautiful glowy depth look as well. And they look so pretty on the coordinating cardstock. So I hope you check out Gina's new colors of ink plus the new kit. And again, with all of Gina's products, the kit is a great deal, but you can also wait until the following month when the products get released on their own. And when that happens, I'll be sure to update all the supply lists in my description. Speaking of, you can find my supply lists in the description box, as well as a link to a blog post with photos and the complete supply list there as well. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, I'd love to have you, so please hit that subscribe button And be sure to hit the notification bell so that you don't miss the next time I post. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day. To see more card projects featuring products from Gina K Designs, check out the 2 thumbnails I have linked below, and I'll see you in those videos.